Hey everybody, it's Scott O'Mato, and 115 Minecraft introduced a great feature that we've been wanting for a long time, and that is automatically filling water bottles for potions. Okay, very nice, needed feature because you always had to do it manually or fill your inventory with water bottles and do all kinds of stuff, but now you can do it using a dispenser. So in this video I'm going to showcase basically 3 designs, although this is a stripped down version of this one, so 4 designs. All right, and from the simple to the little bit more complex. All right, now the simplest way you can do it if you just want to get 3 bottles in your inventory is to do it with this method using dispensers. Okay, so the key to it is to take all of your water bottles and fill the whole dispenser space. Okay, because one of the things that a dispenser does is that it will pull it into its own inventory. If there's a slot, the water bottle, it will, and so that could be a problem if you want it delivered. Okay, but when you step on this, you'll get 3 in your inventory. Okay, and again, you do that by blocking the dispensers from being able to store the water bottles themselves by filling each one of these. All right, and how this works, very simple, is I just have a water source block here, and then I use a stair to waterlog the stair, so put it facing upward like that. Then you could just simply put a pressure plate on top of it. It could be any type of pressure plate, but you know, the stone one matches that look if you want to go for that look. And so it's very easy to do it that way. So you just put your pressure plate on, then it's ready to go. No other redstones required. This pressure plate will trigger all 3 of these dispensers from this location and deliver them in your inventory. Again, just be sure that you have water bottles spread out in each one. Okay, now this design is also rather simple, and it's using just a water source with a dispenser facing into it. And this one you can have other glass bottles in it, but you can see some will go into the storage of the dispenser, and then some will go into your inventory, but it's a very fast clock. So with this one, you just click the lever and it delivers them to you. Okay, and it's just based on the principle that a dispenser randomly chooses something that it'll throw out. So if it's a water bottle, it will create, if it's a glass bottle, it will create a water bottle. If not, it will throw it out at you. So it'll just randomly pick these, and it's such a fast clock that you'll get water bottles really quickly. Now this one, the redstone's really easy. All you do is take your dispenser, face it into the water source, face your observer into the dispenser, and then underneath dig a little hole and put 2 lines of redstone like that. Make a line of redstone, and that creates the repeating clock. Okay, and then the lever controls that. So very simple design on that one. All right, this one is the bare bones of this design. This design will sense when the chest is full of water bottles. This design will not. Okay, so you're going to have to monitor your chest to be sure if you want the smaller design. It's only 1 deep, but it's fast, so you're going to want a double chest probably. Okay, but you could decide if you wanted it 1 wide or whatever. Otherwise, it's really simple. I do just have a furnace added here that you could cook sand in while you're waiting. That delivers into a barrel here, and then you can store your sand in there. It's not automatically delivered to the furnace though, but it's just a simple design. I do have the lever right here because if you put a lever here, you'll open the trap door, and that's kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. You can do it on a block on top too if you wanted. You wanted to add a height, and that's what we'll do on here. So this one is the one that's automated, and there's a comparator circuit back here that's automating this line, and then the clock line is there, so whenever the chest is full, then it will stop. Now I'm going to show you how to build that one, and so we'll do it pretty quick here. All right, so first thing you want to do is put down your 2 chests. Again, you could choose 1, but you know, it delivers pretty fast. All right, then we want to face a hopper into that chest, and then we're going to go ahead and place a block above that so that we can put our dispenser. So this is where the water would go right here, but you could put a block here and then a block up there so you could suspend your dispenser. So just crouch down and put the dispenser facing downwards there. Okay, now we're going to place our observer facing into that dispenser like such. just looking ahead, we can go ahead and put our furnace right here. And then, as I said, this will be the place for the water source right there. All right, now we're going to take a comparator and we're going to put it one block behind the chest here, because it can read it through a block, and this will be a decorative block here to help cover all that. Now we're also going to put a block of redstone here beside the comparator, and what that does is set the comparator to read only at full strength. So when the chest is full, it'll output a redstone signal. Otherwise it won't, and that's because of that in the comparator mode here. All right, so that's how that works. It does put a block off to the side, but if you were to put it here, you would lock this hopper, and you don't want that. So it's hidden behind a wall. You have this along a wall, so it's not a big deal. But then we basically put a block here that we'll put our redstone on, and a block there, and then we'll just run up a line of redstone from here, which the comparator will power that block, which will get this redstone, and then here. This will lock the line here when we put another block in place in front of it, okay? But one thing we do want to do, because we're going to have redstone up here on top, let's actually put another block behind the observer there, and then we'll run our line of redstone to create the clock, and you can see that connects. We don't want that, so we're going to go ahead and put another block on top of this redstone, which will block the line. So now these two are independent lines, and that's what we want. Okay, now we're just ready for decorative blocks. Again, you could choose whatever you want. Let me just get these into my slots here. Let's see what we got here. And I'll go ahead and use a crafting table. Actually, here, instead of a regular block, if you wanted, you could put a crafting table just to have it available when you want to craft the glass bottles. All right, so let's see what we got. We got the stripped dark oak log, we have a dark oak log, and we have dark oak planks. And so the log, again, this is just user's choice. You could do whatever you want here, but I put a log there. Let me get my stripped one. They look so similar in the thing. Let's get that. Okay, so we'll put our stripped oak log here and here. All right, and then on top we'll go ahead and put the planks like such. Okay, and that's pretty much it, guys. You're going to want to put your trapdoors, so let's grab those. I put a trapdoor here. Again, if you had a lever here, it would open that trapdoor. Not a huge deal, but it will throw bottles out, so you'd have to manually close it, so it takes away a little bit of the automatic features of it. So that's surrounded on all sides. So I could go ahead and put in the water bucket. Let's do that real quick against there. Okay, and basically if we want to get a feed out of this furnace, we can go ahead and grab another hopper and put it into a barrel. So let's get a barrel and place it here, and then if you wanted another barrel on top for storage, you could do that, and then just put the hopper facing into that barrel. So when the furnace finishes cooking, it'll put it into that location. And then just for a final look or whatever, I do go ahead and put a dark oak trapdoor here. Just think it looks a little bit better. And there you go. That's pretty much the whole design. So let's put the lever, of course, to control it. So the lever can go up here, and then it will trigger when you go on and off, and it will stop it when it doesn't. Okay, so then you just fill your dispenser up with water bottles. So let's get a few of those. Let's get a stack of water bottles. Not water bottles, glass bottles. Okay, here. All right, and just fill this guy up. And when you engage the lever, it'll fill the chest up with water bottles. It'll keep running until the whole thing is filled. You can see it's pretty fast. Not super fast, because again, some are being put in here. You can see that it's randomly selecting items. And then when it gets filled, which is pretty close, then it will stop. Okay, and there'll be a few in the hopper. So as you pull some out, then it will go. And if you have it on, again, see, then it'll click until it's done. So that's pretty much an automatic water bottle system, guys. Pretty nice. If you did want to get rid of this trapdoor and put the lever down, you could just build another row of blocks along here and then put the lever right there. So that's up to you for how your design is. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope that helped you. Filling glass bottles is super nice, and it's like the final thing we needed to fully automate potion brewing. And I'll be showcasing some potion brewing automatic systems coming up soon. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day. This is Scott Amato. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.